I saw an ad the other day for a cyber tactical helmet for $79. $79. That's less than red wine in a big rated restaurant. I mean, $79 for a piece of equipment designed to keep your skull from becoming a decorative mosaic on the interstate. In my 20s, I would bought that $79 bucket in a heartbeat. I'd have spent the savings on a leather vest with too many tassels and a chrome skull for my radiator that I thought looked badass, but actually just caused my engine to overheat in traffic. But now I'm almost 50 and I've developed a very specific, very expensive type of gear hysteria. I call it the valuation realization. Look, if you're 21, your brain is like a brand new hard drive. It's clean, it's fast, it's got a few gigabytes of memories, mostly consisting of lyrics to songs you'll eventually hate, the phone numbers of people who won't be in your life in 5 years' time, and probably a very detailed map of every late-night taco stand within a 10-mile radius. If that hard drive crashes, no big deal. You just buy a new one, download some new bad habits, and start over. But this brain,
this is a legacy server. We're talking about deep storage, Cold War era architecture here. It's got 48 years of proprietary data. It's got the exact smell of my grandmother's kitchen from 1984. It's got 30 years of professional know-how, that kind of specialized BS that actually pays for my mortgage. It's got my son's first step, the first time he called me daddy. You know, this is a high-value data center, and I'll be damned if I'm going to protect the history of my entire existence with a piece of Tupperware I bought on a late-night infomercial because the guy in the video used the word ballistics 3 times.
See, that's the thing people don't tell you about aging. At level 50, you're not just riding a motorcycle. You're piloting a museum of everything you've ever learned, and the insurance premium on those exhibits has gone through the roof. I mean, my wife says that I'm obsessed with the safety ratings. She watched me spend 2 whole hours of my life researching rotational force mitigation and multi-density EPS liners. I was reading white papers like I was preparing for a NASA board meeting. She asked, does it really matter? It's just a hat with a foam in it. And I told her, listen, I'm at the age where if I stand too fast, I get dizzy, okay? If I hit the pavement, I need this helmet to be significantly smarter than I am. I need it to handle the physics that my back and neck muscles collectively gave up on 20 years ago. I'm not buying a helmet for the 99% of the time I'm upright and looking cool. I'm buying it for the 0.1% of a second where things go sideways. Because let's be real, none of us want to spend our afternoon kissing the asphalt just because gravity is still a thing. Gravity doesn't care about your cyber tactical aesthetics. It doesn't care that you got a great deal on a clearance rack somewhere in Ohio. Gravity is the most consistent hater in the universe. It's been undefeated since the dawn of time. And when gravity decides it's your turn to get personal with the road, miracles don't usually retail for $79 with free shipping. Is this helmet heavy? Yeah. My vertebrae are currently filing a formal grievance with the labor union. Does it make me look like a giant shiny-headed insect? Absolutely. I look like a Power Ranger who went through a divorce and took up fly fishing. Did it cost more than my first car? Actually, yes. My first car was a 1975 red Opel Kadett with a door that didn't open from the inside. So the bar was low, but this helmet cost more than that entire car and the stereo I put in it.
When I'm leaning into a turn and a patch of gravel tries to ruin my 401k and my entire retirement plan, I don't want to be thinking about how much money I saved, you know. I want to be thinking about how much I trust the engineering, because at level 50, saving money on gear, it's not a pro tip. It's just another way of saying, I'm not planning to stay around until my 60th. And personally, I got way too many bad jokes left to go out because I was being cheap.
So, stop buying budget gear for a premium life. You've spent decades building the person inside that helmet. You've survived the 90s, flip phones, and several terrible fashion trends. Spend the extra few $100 to keep yourself there. I'm going to go find a comb now, or a hat, mostly a hat. My hair is currently looking like I was struck by lightning while trying to explain the internet to a cat. See you on the road. Keep the shiny side up. Stay at level 50 and remember, don't go kissing the asphalt just because gravity is still a thing. It's a terrible first date. See ya.